Well, hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Okay, don't mind me. Just keep eating your lunch because that's exactly the way I used to do it. I used to be working on my dream and following my dreams while sitting at my desk, or uh, if I needed to walk outside, I used to do that years ago. So I would take, if I had an hour lunch, I would take a half an hour of it to actually eat, and then take the other half hour to walk outside. So if you're walking outside and you're viewing this, welcome. I'm Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing and Royal Media and Publishing. In my office, whipping up some new things, but I really wanted to go live and tell you and remind you, just in case you've forgotten, I have a masterclass coming up on this Saturday. Yeah, I know the kids don't usually get up till noon, right? So from 10 to 1, we're going to be working on our books and finishing up our books, or if you need to start. So it's a new year. Yep, we're 13 days into the new year. And if you have always wanted to write a book, I'm having a masterclass on Saturday. And now you've been seeing it if you've been following me on social media. You've been seeing it. It's on my banner, Facebook banner. I've been posting it. But I just wanted to jump on. It's Wednesday, Writing Wednesday. Of course, I'm writing every day. Hello, hello, good afternoon. Keep eating your lunch. Don't mind me. I just came on to remind you about my upcoming masterclass this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, it is entitled New Year, New Book. It's a kind of a different setting because I have independent courses where you can just go to BK Royston's store and get all 10 weeks of my courses, and just go right there and independently learn about writing your book anytime, day or night. So you can do that. But then I also offer a 10-week course. The next one's not coming up until February. But I thought I would see if anybody would be interested in doing just a 3-hour. Let's get jump started. Saturday morning. We're not going to stay all day, but we're going to jump on 3 hours. We're going to record everything. It's going to be a group type setting. So not only will you be writing, I'll be writing, and we'll be working together. As you know, I've written 55 books, so I do this a lot. Hi. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. You desire to write. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that's what I'm offering. So the class I have is coming up this Saturday, the 16th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Jump right over there to bkroystonpublishing.com and click on classes. I know that even though some of you are working from home, I wouldn't offer daytime classes because you wouldn't be available to come. And so I said, let me try Saturday morning, just 3 hours, not 3 weeks, not even 3 days. It's just 3 hours. So let's get jump started. Let's get our outlines done. Let's determine what we want to write about. Let's determine who the audience is, because that will determine exactly how you write. So I write totally differently to children as I do tweens and teens. Yep, I write for them too, as well as adults. And then if I'm talking about business, it's totally different than what I'm talking about for romance fiction. So, there's a different kind of vocabulary. And so I'm super excited to offer this opportunity to let's just write together. It's a new year. You might not have got it done. So much happened in 2020. You probably didn't get the book done in 2020, but let's get it jump started. Let's get it moving in 2021. Now go to bkroystonpublishing.com and then click on the button that says classes. Now, one of the things that I really, really, really encourage people to take either writing classes or to even write a book is that one, everybody has a story. It is time for you to tell your story. Have you ever had several people say, girl, you should write a book. Girl, you should write a book. And then a prophecy may come in the middle of service. Okay. Maybe not at your church, but at my church. Girl, the Spirit of the Lord says you should write. And you haven't written that book yet. Now, the word comes. Your girlfriend drops a hint. Your brother, sister, your mama, whoever drops a hint that you have a story to tell. but you haven't moved on it. You know, there's some things God does, and then there's some things that God does through us. And that is telling the story that he has given us. He gives us the idea, he gives us the means, he gives us the opportunity, but it's up to us. You know, there's two parts to the miracle. There's the divine, and then there's the human, the part the human's supposed to play. So number one, really to tell your story. You want to help somebody else. You want to bless somebody else. You want to help somebody either enjoy the blessing that you have or not make the mistakes that you have done in the past. So that's number one. Number two, business owners. Now, I can't tell you how many times and many ways. So I'm going to try it sitting in a purple sweater in my office to tell you. If you're in business and you desire to be a speaker, and have you noticed that there have been all kinds of expert witnesses and speakers on all of the major international platforms that I won't even mention? And they were right from their home. It was Zoom, Skype, WebEx, one of them. And they were business owners. And normally somewhere in the interview, they mentioned that that person, professional, expert, had a book. The same thing. All business owners need a book to talk about your journey, to talk about your perspective on an industry that you have some experience in, some expertise in. That's what this is all about. So number one, everybody's got a story. Whether you're ready to tell it or not, we all have a story. Experience is still a great teacher. Secondly, if you're a business owner, and you should have a book related to your industry, especially if you've been in that industry more than 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you have something to tell the people coming up behind you. You know, success leaves clues. We know that quote. And so therefore you should be leaving some clues behind for the next generation. And then finally, it should be platform building. And then also, of course, leaving a legacy for the next generation. That's a part of what business owners should do, but it should be platform building. There should be an opportunity for people to read your story and find out more about you, not only to be introduced to you, but have a part of your expertise, your experience. Now, I've written 55 books, so there's quite a bit of my perspective on writing. There's quite a bit of my perspective on entertainment and for information for people who want to be in business and write their book and children's books, and as well as leave a legacy. So what do I mean by building a platform? So when I talk about building a platform usually is something that you construct, you build so that you can be high up, or that you can be a leader or shine a light on a specific issue. You can also be a leader on even something wonderful that's going on, something innovative. And it is platform building for you. And sometimes people are introduced to you all in different kinds of ways. Sometimes you go live like I do. Sometimes you are a part of a nonprofit organization. You're a spokesman. You are a whistleblower. You are, you know, you just shine a light on. You're an industry leader. And so that is building your platform. It's like your resume. And it's also building your platform for the next level, for people wanting to do business with you, network with you. Some media outlets do not want to interview people unless they have a book, because that gives an insight onto your perspective, and they can have an insight, hopefully, into your mindset even before you, before they even interview you. So the same is with building a platform, building your business, building your empire. I used to work for a Fortune 500 company, and the two things they gave us when we first started was the planner. It would keep dates, times, where we're supposed to be, not just where we're supposed to be at work, meetings, etc., conferences, etc., where we'd be to participate. But the second book they gave us was the history of the company. Those are the two things that they gave us when we walked in the door, so that we can know where we came from. We can know where we've been, the mistakes they made, the humble beginnings, but it doesn't matter where you start. It does matter what you do along the road, and how you, where you end up and where your destination is. So one, Everybody's got a story. 2, business owners, I just don't need to talk to you anymore. You know what the deal is and you know what the time is. Hopefully I can help you with that. And platform building and building a legacy as well, and leaving a legacy for the next generation. So questions, anybody have questions? Hey, Dr. Ruth. Hey, Dr. Kennedy, how are you? Dr. Natalie, you doing? I trust you're doing well. We need to talk sometime in the next month or so. And Dr. Ruth, thank you so much. You know I love you. I appreciate all that you do. Deborah Moss, desire to write. Desire to write. Boom. Come on through. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So, if you're ready to write your story, if you're ready to write your book, reach out to me. Okay, I got lost. Where was I going? Let's have a conversation. Let's live at talkwithroyston.com if you're ready to have a conversation. Otherwise, go to bkroystonpublishing.com and click on classes. And let's meet Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Now, my class is going to close Friday night at midnight. Now, most of you know who know me, I'm usually in bed early. I don't care if it is Friday. So the cart will close at midnight, but you will receive the login information for Saturday morning as well. So I'll be on about 9:30 a.m. and ready to let everybody in the room at 10 a.m. It will be via the Zoom platform. You will have an opportunity to ask questions. We're actually going to write as well as I'm going to be there. So Lord willing, and we live and he hadn't returned by Saturday, I'm going to be there and we're going to have an opportunity. So you'll have an opportunity to see my writing process. I am currently writing. I just turned in 2 children's books this week. So I'm probably working on fiction and nonfiction. So you can kind of see both sides. I'm writing kind of my results and responses to 2020, what it's like to be in the digital, virtual, and online space with some clear resources, strategies, and tools to be able to do that. As well as I'm finishing up 2 fiction books too as well. So whether you write nonfiction, whether you do want to write fiction, I'm your girl. I'm writing all of that. So questions, comments? Yeah, me too, Dr. Kennedy. We got to see how we're going to work together in the future. I trust that you're doing well and being blessed there. So I know it's almost end of lunchtime and I'm going to let you go. But if you're interested in the class, Happy New Year, Happy New Book Masterclass Saturday morning at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Let's get jump started on writing your book, and hopefully we can finish as well. bkroystonpublishing.com. Classes, click there. It's $49 for the masterclass. I hope to see you then. Any questions, reach out to me, talkwithroyston.com. Be blessed. Or email me. One more thing. Email me at bkroystonpublishing@gmail.com. I'm Julia Royston, wishing you a wonderful rest of the workday. I'm going to continue to be on my rest of my workday. As they say, putting books together and meeting with others. I love you all and appreciate all that you do. You be blessed and let's continue to move forward. Have a great day. Bye-bye.